at this. We're doing a full feature production now, so I had to get one of these things, these clacker things. Welcome back to Try This Spot, where we go around LA and basically everywhere trying out the best spots. We're trying to get people away from places like Applebee's and, you know, kind of the boring things. So we're doing exciting places. Today, we're trying a spot called Qin West Noodle. So we've had it a few times. Each time we go there, we're blown away because it's like super authentic Chinese food. It's not like Panda Express or like any Hong Kong's, any like China name plus Express together in your local neighborhood. Those are good. Like the spots with like the lo mein noodles and beef broth and all that. It's good. It's very different than this type of Chinese food. I think this is from Shanghai. I'm not totally sure. Today we got a couple things. We got the beef flank soup. We got the liangpi, the wonton noodle soup, and we got some fresh cucumbers in chili oil. I'm excited to show y'all these things we're trying, because every time we go to the spot, we eat like 3 of these. The beef flank, I think this is the first time we've had it, but I've always liked the Taiwanese style beef noodle soup. I'm not sure if this is the same style, but beef, soup, noodles, put those together, definitely gonna love it. Also, I got this tea. I don't know what it is. It says JDB herbal tea. Herbal tea if you have a silent H. Check it out. I think I've had something like this before. I think I will like it. Smell test. Not bad. Tastes like sweet tea. Tastes basically like sweet tea. It's good. I'm sure it pairs well with all this salty and chili oil flavors. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so first thing we're gonna try is, what should we try?
The cucumber is an appetizer.
Cucumber as an appetizer. All right, let's get into it. I'm sure y'all have noticed that we get a lot of food. Normally, we don't always do this, but for these videos, we try to go ham, show y'all the best things. We try to keep it like under 50 bucks, unless that place is like just amazing, because we want these spots to be like, you know, kind of like normal spots. We don't want to go to places like Mastro's and absurd spots where it's like 150 per person. So today, all this was, I think, 40 bucks. Crazy deal, right? I'm amazed like each time we go there. It's just a crazy deal. So first thing we're gonna try is the cucumbers. Basically, it's fresh cucumbers, chopped, and I think a little bit mashed too. It's like they chop it up and get a hammer and like crack it open too. And they just basically douse it in chili oils. So I don't really know much about chili oil in general, but I love it. I love everything about it. I think it's becoming like this new trend. So there's like YouTubers and like famous people that, I guess, with a Chinese background, and they're making their own version of chili oil. And I saw that today that you can actually put it on ice cream, like vanilla ice cream, you put chili oil on it. It's supposed to be pretty good. I don't know if I would try it, but I've heard olive oil and ice cream is good. Olive oil is supposed to be like a cheap thing where you just put on anything, it's good. I think chili oil is kind of the same thing. You put on anything, it's pretty good. Hey, add some ASMR in here. All right, let's see if it works. I hope it works. All right, so we're trying these cucumbers doused in chili oil. Think of it like this. Fresh cucumbers with chili oil. That's what it tastes like. If you never had chili oil, why are you rolling your eyes behind the camera?
That's literally what it is.
That's what I love about this food. It's simple and it's amazing. To me, the best foods are like just simple ingredients. You put them together and they taste great. So this one, chili oil. How do you explain chili oils? It tastes like, how do you explain chili oil? How would you do it?
With oil with chili.
Okay, oil, it's oil with chili. All right, it's as simple as that. I gotta do some research. I don't know what kind of chilies they even use. I'm pretty sure it's like dried chilies and they crush it up, throw in some oil, and it becomes chili oil. I'm guessing it's like that. Not really spicy. So Eddie Wong's like chicken spot, or sorry, bun spot, they used to have this thing called, I think, Chairman Mao's chicken or something like that. And I think that chicken was fried, leave it to the side, and they just drench it in chili oil, because that thing was amazing. I think it has like, tastes just like this.
I just need you to speed it up with the chili oil cucumber so I can eat them.
That good. All right, 10 out of 10. Best cucumbers I've ever had. Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they better than Din Tai?
Does Din Tai even have them? Oh, that's right, Din Tai does.
They do.
That's how we first heard about them. Din Tai's, it's like basically a bigger cucumber. They just like shove chili oil in there. This one, it's like they chop it, they mash it, throw some chili oil on it. Amazing. Definitely get that. When you come to Qin West, order that, or don't ever watch this video again. Like, we're done. Like, we can't be friends. The thing about chili oil too is also like when you eat it, these like kind of like glazes your mouth like oils. Also, your tongue gets kind of numb. It's kind of like the Sichuan peppers. I love that feeling. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because my tongue is not numb.
Just wait, it's gonna hit you. Every video, I say something and she looks at me like, every video. I just wish, I need a camera watching her so you can see her reaction. Okay, next up, we're trying the spicy wonton soup. So before this video started, I researched what is a wonton, and it's basically a dumpling. It's just shaped differently. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Please send me a DM and say, hey, you stupid, man. A wonton is actually something very different. You're disrespecting me and my culture. So let me know. This wonton, I believe it's pork and shrimp. And then they cook it. Actually, they don't cook it. They mix it up, put it in some dough. I believe flour based. Wrap it up, make it into a nice wonton. They steam it. Then they throw it in here in this container. And then when you take it to go, you have your soup separately, so it's not all like soggy. So this thing is heavily drenched in chili oil. Oh, this chili oil gets me every time. It's just so good. So the way to explain it, what it tastes like, I might be totally wrong, but I think it's chicken broth with chili oils, cilantro, shallots. I think like a hint of sesame oil too. But yeah, this is just like
That chili pepper hit?
This chili pepper hit different. I can't even speak. Oh man. This whole, the rest of the show I can't even talk now. This whole show is not it's gonna be called the Hot Chili Oil Show. This whole restaurant, I think, is just full of chili oils, but that's perfectly fine. Chili oil is just like, it's probably my favorite condiment. If it's technically a condiment, I'm not really sure. Again, I might get hate mail for that, but please don't do that. Sorry, I'm gonna try this. Fire, it's fire. Chili oil, wontons, all that, just mushed together. It's the perfect union. It's like our relationship. It's just perfect. There's nothing else to say. Now, if I had to pick one thing, like for you, if you're gonna come here, I would recommend the cucumbers with chili oil and this. This is probably the best thing. And also get this tea. I think it goes really well. This is very salty. Actually, sorry, it's a little salty, very savory though. Very spicy. Get something so that when you start coughing, you need something to save your life. Yeah, I mean, every time I eat it, I can't stop smiling. It's like me looking at my wife, just perfect, just beautiful, perfect, amazing, full of dumplings.
Okay.
Thick. She's giving me like the death stare, like, come on, hurry up, I'm trying to eat here. If this relationship's gonna survive, I gotta eat quick. That's basically what it is. And she's not happy that I equated her to a dumpling or a wonton. Watch this reaction.
I can get
Smile just comes out. That's what chili oils and wontons do to people. Okay, next on deck, we got the liangpi. I think I'm saying that right. Liangpi, whatever, something like that. This is the first thing I've ever had at this restaurant. So I went there and I asked the person working there, hey, like what's the most popular dish? They said the liangpi. Of course I had to get it. It's like a thick cut noodle. It's filled with chili oils, bean sprouts, and cucumbers, and peanuts. I think that's it. It's a pretty simple dish. And then also, I believe the sauce they drenched it in is chili oil also, but without the actual like seeds in there. This thing is like, so when I first saw it, I was like, that's a really simple dish. Like, how good can it be? It's amazing. It's really good. The noodles are cold. And I've read about this dish that this is a dish they eat all year long. Like some dishes are like, specialty in like summer, winter, whatever. This is an all year long dish. And I guess different like regions in China have their own variation. I think this is a Shanghai one. All right, let's get into it. Crazy good. The noodles are super chewy. They're thick. You can taste, I believe this is rice noodles. You can taste, I might be lying. I was about to say, You can taste the rice in the noodles, but then like I found out later it's actually flour. I'm gonna look like an idiot, but I think I taste the rice in this. Look, that's rice. I don't think flour has that consistency, like a mochi almost. You can taste that chili oil. You can taste the peanuts and the bean sprouts. It all like just works together harmoniously. It's a perfect union. Again, like our relationship. I keep saying that because she was angry at me today, so I'm just trying to make her happy. Amazing. So this is really good, but I still recommend the wonton soup over this because I think this is unique, right? Has like the mochi texture. Like I'm not really used to that in my noodles. The mouth feels great, but it's just that the wonton one is just so good. It just beats everything else. The wonton soup has a lot of flavor. Heavily, like you can taste the broth, the chili oils, and then also the wonton themselves are amazing. Just fantastic, right? But overall, if you're gonna get 2 dishes, I put this definitely in that category. All right, last one is the beef flank soup. That's what it's called, but I think this is the Taiwanese beef noodles. So every time I've had Taiwanese beef noodles, I'm always amazed by the noodles because they have like a really unique shape. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a tire that's been like popped and you lay it flat where the edges are like kind of like rolled up a little bit. But yeah, I've always liked it. I've always liked beef noodle soup. It's just in LA. I can't find many good places though. It's in this spot in Chinatown right above Howlin' Ray's. So that place is always popping. But then like because it's so popping, we went to this Taiwanese spot and I was amazed. So when we go there, we get the beef noodle soup, but then also with like the apple soda.
That place closed down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I gotta pour one out for them. All right, let's see how good this one is. You got beef chunks, you got noodles, bok choy, scallions, cilantro. Let's try the broth first. Oh, they also got chilies too. Yeah, it's fire. This is the first time I've had it here. It's good. It's just that other spot was just so good. Like you can taste the richness in the broth. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because why are you talking about different spots?
No, I'm saying like when I describe food, I say you can taste the depth, the richness. You can taste like where the cow grew up. She doesn't believe me, but I can. I can taste where I grew up. This one's from Nebraska. So I've heard some Taiwanese beef noodle also has like tomato-based broth. I don't know if I really want that. I'm not a huge fan of like tomato-based broths in general. This one's very good though. Not the best, but it's good. Like if you're craving beef noodle soup or Taiwanese style beef noodle soup, this one does the trick. The broth it's really good. I don't know what it's based off. I think I'm trying to like taste it, but I have no idea. No, but I'm guessing it's like chicken broth, but also like, actually, sorry, no broth, sorry, no chicken broth.
It's beef broth.
It's probably beef broth, but they probably make their own. Like they get this beef, they stew it for a couple hours, they get some like fat out of it, and then they drain the fat.
Stop guessing.
Okay.
How they make the beef.
I don't know how they make it, but it's amazing, right? The whole point, I'm not trying to teach y'all how to cook. I'm trying to teach y'all where to go to eat, right? You don't get this at Applebee's. You can't go to Applebee's and be like, hey, for appetizers, let me get cucumbers with chili oil and Taiwanese beef noodle stew, right? It just doesn't happen. But yeah, overall, this thing it's amazing. If I had to rank what y'all should get, definitely the spicy wonton soup, liangpi, and then the beef noodle soup. But then make sure to get the cucumbers with the chili oil. It is so fire. It's crunchy. Let me get more of that. It just pairs so nicely with everything because like everything's kind of chewy here, but then like you get like a palate refresher with the chili oils, the cucumber, and you get a nice crunch out of it. Also, fun fact, if y'all didn't know, I'm not a big fan of bok choy. Did you know that? In the future, when we do like giveaways or whatever, I'm gonna ask, what's one of my least favorite vegetables? The answer is bok choy. To recap, this is Qin West Noodles. This one's in downtown LA, right near USC, but there's a couple spots around LA.
This is not downtown LA.
To you, maybe not, but to me it is.
No, it's South Central.
South Central, near USC. It's in a little strip mall. In the back corner, go support them. Go support your local restaurants. Make sure to always tip 20% or above if you can. You know, restaurants are struggling, so you want to support them as much as you can. Also, check out the stickers while you're there. Not while you're there, but while you're online, check out the stickers. I did get a recommendation before. Someone I used to work with, they were like, hey, why don't you have Taiwanese beef noodle soup as a sticker. I said, you're right, I need to do that. So we're gonna take care of that. Thanks so much for watching. To all my 17 viewers out there, I appreciate every one of y'all. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Follow my Instagram, it's below. Stay tuned for the next video.